again. Today I'm going to try one of those old English favourites, chicken tikka masala. And I was taught this years ago by an Indian lady who used to run courses in the local college in Fareham. And I'm going to serve it with a simple dal and some rice and some cumin roasted carrots. Here's a bowl of chicken thighs that have been marinating overnight in the fridge, and they're in yogurt, lemon juice, garam masala, lots of other spices, ginger, garlic and green chilli. So they hopefully have taken on all that flavour. I'm going to pop them into my very old ex-army roasting tin, cover them up and pop them in the oven for an hour. While the chicken's in the oven, I'm going to crack on with the dal, which is dead simple. So there's about a pint of hot water going in. And in here I've got the red lentils, a little turmeric and some salt. And I'm going to keep an eye on that in case it needs a little more water in a minute. That's the lentils on. They should take about 15 minutes. While the dal is cooking, I'm just prepping the veg to make the sauce for the masala. So, one onion. That's one roughly diced onion, which is going into my food mill to turn it into a fairly fine slurry. So let's feel that. Yeah, that feels like a reasonable bit of texture to it. The recipe says grate it, but I think life's too short. Now it's time for the dressing for the dal. So in here I've got some butter, which I'm going to heat up and then add the cumin seeds. So the cumin's crackling and I can smell it and it's wonderful. And here goes the GGG, garlic, ginger and green chilli. And here are the rest of the ground spices for the dal. And here's all that flavouring going into the red lentil dal, and afterwards I will dress it with some garam masala and coriander leaves. So now I've added all that flavouring from the butter into the dal and given it a good stir so that it all mixes in and flavours it. Yummy. Chicken is nearly done, so I'm going to make the sauce to go with it. So in this pan I've got some butter, so I'm going to heat up and then add the onion slurry before the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to cook this until it's golden, which for people who can't see like me means that it's smelling less raw. I think that's the best I can do to describe it. Well, the onions are tasting done, so I'm adding the chopped tomato puree. And that's a tablespoon of ground almonds. And I'm going to follow it with a tablespoon of coconut powder. That's the chicken done. It's had its hour. I'm going to fish out the pieces, pop them in a bowl and then finish the sauce off. Is there anything on there? No. So I'm adding all the cooking juices from the chicken into my sauce. I'm going to give that a little simmer and then pour it over my chicken and we're done. And a final sprinkle of coriander if I manage to hit the pot. So that's my version of chicken tikka masala with a red lentil dal, some rice and some cumin roasted carrots, which of course you could make into a bigger feast with other vegetable dishes, poppadoms, naan bread and all the rest.